Welcome to another Smart Money Concepts video. Ever since we were young, discipline has been instilled in us by almost everyone. Our parents, our schools, our neighborhood, and even the government. We might have hated every minute of it, but discipline is essential to our lives. It gives our lives structure, which proves to be an important aspect in our lives as adults. In your wealth-building journey, having self-discipline is one of the major keys to success. It enables you to have good money habits, which brings stability to your financial well-being, and it even keeps your head in the game. I understand that having self-discipline is easier said than done. In this day and age, with so many distractions, staying disciplined has become such a tough task. I know, it's easier to just sleep and watch movies than to take the necessary steps to nurture your money. It's easier to spend your cash on that new branded bag than to save it in the bank and wait for it to grow. So in this video, I'll give you 5 easy, no-sweat rules to follow so that you can create unwavering self-discipline. But before we start, please don't forget to hit the subscribe button for more Smart Money Concepts videos. Rule number 1, know your goals. To effectively reach what you truly want in life, in our case, to build your wealth, you need to have a clear idea of what you really want to achieve. Goal setting entails a very careful consideration of what you want, and it usually requires a lot of effort and hard work. Once you identify your goals, you will need to specify the steps you need to take in order to achieve them. You can't be rich if you just think and dream about it. You need to take action. It's pointless to dream and not know where you're headed. Let me share this with you. My goal in life is to have $1 million in my account before I turn 50. Knowing this helped set my mind to do whatever it takes to achieve it. I identified these steps to attain my $1 million. You can also follow these simple steps if you have the same goal as mine. So first, I educated myself about my taxes. I realized that, in a way, it had cost me money because I wasn't aware of the deductions that were and are accessible to me. I also stopped spending my cash on senseless things. I realized the big portion of my money that I allot to my wants, so I started to create a budget to see where my earnings usually go. And I know you're wondering, but I need to relax too. Yes, you do, and you deserve to have fun every once in a while. Just always do everything in moderation and make the necessary adjustments to improve your money habits. I'm also in the middle of saving up to buy my own home. Why? If you calculated every expense, you'd realize how costly it is to rent. I figured out that buying my own home can build equity. Therefore, it's essential to my goal of having $1 million by the time I turn 50. And lastly, I'm doing some side hustle to generate more income. Basically, a side hustle is any type of employment undertaken in addition to one's full-time job. A side hustle is generally freelance or piecework in nature, providing a supplemental income. Since I have a few hours to spare, I've tried freelancing here and there just to amplify my earnings and help me save. And honestly, this helped me sort out my finances. According to some studies, planners, or people who set their goals, are thriving financially as compared to those who aren't aware of their goals, and goals often come with deadlines. In setting your goals, remember to always make yourself liable for every single thing that needs to be done. It gives you the push to start because you know you're accountable for everything that's yet to happen. So, you better start setting your goals now. Rule number 2, eliminate temptations. I know how hard it is to go out of your comfort zone in order to achieve more in life. Believe me, there are days when I'd rather lie in bed, eat my favorite chips, and watch silly YouTube videos over and over again. Enjoyable and simple, yes. But is it helping me towards my goal of becoming rich? No. To instill discipline within yourself, you have to resist, or better yet, eliminate all the temptations that are keeping you from being focused. In my case, I decided to lessen my daily viewing of YouTube by uninstalling it on my phone. Ouch, I know. Not the easiest thing to do at first. But once I got the hang of it, my life became more productive. Think about it. It's almost the same thing as becoming fit. If your goal is to lose weight, then it's time to throw out those unhealthy sweets and carbs in the trash. Just remember, out of sight, out of mind. So it is true that when you remove your distractions, you become more attentive to the things that really matter. Want to know the secret to staying focused? Hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified whenever Smart Money Concepts posts a new video. Rule number 3, change your mindset. Let me tell you about this. There are actually 2 types of mindset, fixed and growth. Those who have fixed mindsets think that their personality and qualities cannot be changed anymore. Most of them believe that their success is based off their natural talents and skills, and they don't want to improve or exert any more effort to hone their abilities. As a result, people with this kind of mindset easily give up when things get hard and don't accept criticism. They even see it as other people's way of degrading them. They usually avoid hardships and challenges and are threatened by other people's accomplishments. On the other hand, those who have a growth mindset are the complete opposite. They have the desire to improve themselves through hard work and practice. They face challenges wholeheartedly and don't give up despite the obstacles coming their way. They accept criticism humbly and think that they can grow and learn from it. And they get more motivated when they see other people succeed in life. So have you thought about the kind of mindset that you have? If you think you have the growth one, then congrats, because I believe that you'll do well and you have the self-discipline to achieve your goals. You are persevering, and I'm sure that your hard work will take you to places. But do not fret if you think you have the dreaded fixed mindset. It's never too late to start changing it. And you're already done with the first step because you're already aware of what's going on in your mind. Being self-aware makes it easier because now that you know it, you can figure out effective ways to address it. To instill a firm discipline within yourself, you should stop procrastinating. Fight the urge to delay everything just because you're not in the right mood. I have this tip for you. Follow the 5-second rule. No, silly, not the one where food falls on the floor. Face whatever it is that you need to do within 5 seconds, as your brain is programmed to lean towards procrastination after that short period of time. My friend's mom used to say, the dread is worse than the do. That's a country expression that simply means we waste more time dreading something, and in reality, we could be done with that task already. Do you need to start writing that article? Count 1 to 5, then start. Do you need to get out of bed and start preparing for work? Count 1 to 5, then start. This practice is really simple, but it is so effective. Believe me, your future you will thank you for doing this. Rule number 4, create a routine. Trying to establish a habit may seem overwhelming at first, especially if you absorb it all in one go. But the key is to take everything one step at a time. Break that one big goal into smaller ones so you won't feel intimidated. Back when I ruined my sleeping habits, I kinda accepted that I wouldn't be able to achieve a good 8 hours of sleep at night. So many distractions, so many things that I wanted to do, so many things in my head that I finally ended up sleeping at 5 in the morning. But I realized that I needed to change this because it was starting to affect the quality of my work. So I decided to drink chamomile tea at night, use some lavender aromatherapy at my bedside, and go to bed at least 15 minutes before my sleeping time the previous night. I started with 4:45 a.m. the first night, 4:30 a.m. the second, 4 a.m. the third, until I was finally sleeping at 11 p.m. again. It was a miracle, but I think I owe it to myself because I created a routine and I stuck to it. If I can do it, so can you. I would like to share this with you too. Are you familiar with the 21-90 rule? It means that it takes 21 days to create a new habit and 90 days to make it a permanent lifestyle. When you set your goals and start to work on them for 21 days and continuously for 90 days, it will eventually be the norm for you. It will be a permanent part of you. It will be your routine. But the most important thing about this rule is your commitment. It's okay to stop every once in a while, but you should never give up no matter what happens. Before you start creating your money-making habit, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the notification bell to get notified whenever Smart Money Concepts posts a new video. Rule number 5, think of the future and keep moving forward. Listen, you must always remember that every single thing you do and decide to do today will surely affect all of your tomorrows. So always make sure that what you're doing is in line with your goals. During job interviews, employers always ask, how do you see yourself 5 or 10 years from now? How do you usually answer that question? To tell you honestly, there's no right or wrong answer for this. But that question could really make you gauge your future desires. In that short moment of self-reflection, you'll somehow realize your true goals in life and the self-discipline you need to cultivate in order to achieve them. Listen, with all the rules that you need to follow, don't be too harsh on yourself. We all experience ups and downs, but you must keep going. Move forward from whatever it is, a mistake, a failure, an unseen hurdle, and tell yourself that things like that happen. It's normal, and it shows that you're trying. It's okay to feel frustrated or guilty, but don't let these feelings eat you up, because in the world of wealth building, thinking positively will get you places. So there you have it, the 5 rules to create unwavering self-discipline. I hope you learned something from our video. Would you like to know more about tips on how to be successful in your money-making journey? Just click the like and subscribe buttons now to make sure that you don't miss our next video.